everyone. Come on in. All right. Come on in, everyone. Hello and welcome to another struggle cooking class. For anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Usually, I'm doing a dinner stream for you all, but I wanted to try something new. We're going to be streaming twice a day. We'll have a lunchtime lesson with Maggie, so it's lunchtime where I am, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching on the replay. Thank you for joining me. I saw an omelet that I wanted to try and recreate today and show you all how I make an omelet. There's lots of different ways to cook. I am not a professional chef, nor am I a professional YouTuber. I am just a mom and a home cooker sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all. So we're going to take attendance, I'm going to clean the counters, and we're going to get started. If you would like to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. However, if you prefer to watch quietly from the clouds, you are most welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All right? So let's start with TikTok because y'all never stop. We got Lisa, we have Norman, Muffin, Harry, user, Chuck, Patricia, another user, and Linda. Thank you all so much for watching on TikTok. And then on IG, we have Queen, we have Lifted, we have Eric, we have Rude Boy, and we have Bird. So thank you all for being here. And as always, those of you on Instagram and TikTok, if you would like to see the full screen side-by-side presentation, you can come over to MaggieTheSubstituteTeacher.com. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And I'd love to see you over there. Okay. Hello, Joshua. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so let's see who we have over here. We got Mona D in the house, my number one, because she was my number one moderator. Thank you so much for being here. She says, hello, Maggie and scholars. Y'all please check out Mona. And she's asking you to like the video on your way in. Thank you all for liking. It helps the channel to grow. I appreciate you. We got Lisa in the house. Lisa says, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you, my dear. Casually says, I made omelets for breakfast a few days ago. It was a struggle to get the perfect omelet. Okay, I'm going to help you. I'm going to do my best. So I do love to teach you all. I'm your substitute teacher because I cook sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, which means I use sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes on my plan, but you can do anything that I do with the full flavor ingredients. So let's learn together. We got Bonnie Young in the house saying, hello, Maggie. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. We got, is that Sandile? My first time seeing you here, or is it Sandile? Please correct me. How do I pronounce your name? First time seeing you here, so welcome to class. So happy to have you. And we got Michael Wendy in the class. She says, hi. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're here. So sit back and relax and let me cook for you. Let's clean the counters. Let me get some spray, get my uniform on, and then we're going to get started on a simple omelet you can make for breakfast, for lunch, or for brunch, which is a combination of the two. Hello, Dorothy. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so I was scrolling on the interwebs and I saw something come up in my Instagram. Y'all know I get inspiration from everything because I like to eat clearly, but I like to learn from home cooks, from people who are struggling like me. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting a call. Oh, I thought I put my stuff on Do Not Disturb. Okay. So I get inspiration from everywhere. And Paige, I'll show you guys her Instagram. She is using the same metabolic specialist that I am. And she just popped up an omelet on her page. And I was like, I'm making that. I was going to do a sandwich, but I'm like, let's make the omelet. We can make the sandwich tomorrow. Hello, Teef Praise. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so let me clean my hands. Then we'll get our uniform on. So there's several different types of omelets. Omelets are very universal. If you like eggs, they're great protein. You can make vegetarian, you can make them meat. There's a little bit with the technique that we'll go over today, and it's just practice takes, I won't even say perfect. Practice makes better. I'm the daughter of a retired home science teacher, and y'all know I can't ever get anything right. Ask Nana. However, I enjoy trying, so that's what we do here. All right, so let me get my uniform on. Maggie merch, as always, link is in the description if you all want your own custom apron. We have multiple sizes and multiple colors. You can order them through the Zazzle site. I also have some on the YouTube shelf, so you all can check them out. 3 different sizes and 3 different colors. This is the long, I believe, and you'll see here, it's got pockets. Don't I look like Betty Crocker today? I love it. That's a joke because people used to call me that disparagingly, but you know what? I'm owning it. Shout out to Maggie Crocker. So this is the long, so you all can see, okay? A little bit above the knee. All right, everyone. So let us get our tools out. Let me show you what I saw today. Did I clean out that? Let me get the iPad. All right. Let me wipe down the screen because y'all know you'll talk about me if it's all janky. I set up everything and break it down before and after every stream. Hello, Cigar Bazaar. Thank you for watching on TikTok. So I try to make sure everything is squeaky clean. Y'all come in here and talk about what you see. Hope everybody's doing well today. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for being here. I enjoy cooking for you. All right, so we're gonna go over to Instagram, and I did put the link to the inspiration in my IG, so you all will be able to see. All right. All right, so this is Paige, full calf to half calf. I love that. She's down 87 pounds. I'm down 80, so we get inspiration from each other. And it's the first omelet on her IG. So when I opened my interwebs, this is what I saw. And she says, here is a picture of the turkey bacon, garlic spinach, and pecorino romano omelet I made today. And I said, shut the front door. Well, I guess that's what we're having. We can have a sandwich tomorrow. I'm making you a sandwich tomorrow. I'm making you an omelet today. Hello, Naren. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So no video. I'm just going to keep this here so people can see. So we're going to make the omelet. So the omelet really is like the carrier, or the eggs are going to be the carrier for whatever you want to put inside, almost like a tortilla or a sandwich. You can put as much as you want inside. We're going to follow her recipe. She has turkey bacon. I don't have turkey bacon. I do have turkey sausage. So this is what I'm going to be using in place. You all can get this in the grocery store. The Jimmy Dean fully cooked turkey sausage crumbles. These are great for cooking fast. Some of the pre-cooked meats that you can put in a stir fry or an omelet or top on a salad or whatever. So this is what I'm going to use. So literally, I know it looks like kibble. Believe me, it's not. But this is what I'm going to be using in the omelet. And since it's sausage, it's already got a little bit of that savory, salty umami. All right, so we've got some flavor. Got that flavor for your ear. Hello, King Hennessy. Thank you so much for being here. Then she also used spinach. Perfect, because I have spinach. Omelets are a great way to use up ingredients that you have lying around, all right? So you all saw that I made the spinach tortillas, which I've been using. Love, love, love. Had those yesterday. I posted them on all platforms, so you all can check out my Facebook, IG, and YouTube community tab. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, on all platforms. But I had a little bit of spinach left in the package. This is just Walmart spinach. So I hate for things to go bad. So we're going to go ahead and use this up inside the omelet. Spinach is a great, for me, kind of wonder vegetable because you can eat it raw, like in a salad as your lettuce substitute. You can cook it down. It wilts really quickly. You can cook it down into the omelet like we're going to do. You can see here she's got some spinach pieces in the omelet. I'm going to show you how to do that. Or if you just wanted it inside and you just wanted that smooth yellow presentation, I'll show you how to do that as well. You can also use this like in a sandwich. If you don't have lettuce on hand, just grab some spinach and put that in wherever you would substitute lettuce. I know somebody that just likes to eat spinach on the side. It's got good stuff in it. I'm not a doctor, but it's good for you. So I like it. And it helps save money because I used to buy a variety. I used to have like butter lettuce, and then I would have spring mix, and then I would have iceberg lettuce, and then I would have spinach. I'm really trying to pare stuff down, y'all, and just be smarter. So if I had to pick one, spinach works for me. All right. Thank you, Raynisha. I appreciate the rose. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate you on TikTok. All right. Who do we have here? Mona says not kibble. Y'all know what it looks like. Look, I'm going to tell you. Look at the picture. Shout out to Jimmy Dean. But look at the picture. Our fully cooked turkey sausage. All right. But when you open it up, you know, it just looks like what it looks like. Sorry, y'all. I'm not a professional. Clearly. However, great segue for the kibble. For those of you all who are fur parents, I am not. I have something I want to give away. Shout out to Alkazone. I'll be drinking some water in just a moment. They have gifted us so much product. On my health and wellness journey, my metabolic specialist said, drink water, drink water, drink water. And I'm like, I'm drinking water, but I was drinking the wrong kind of water. She actually said, drink alkaline water. Well, you can buy it at the store. To me, it's heavy. I'm not carrying that. And it's expensive. You can also make your own. So I've got a discount code for you all if you want to go to alkazone.com. They have these clear drops, tasteless and odorless. You just put 3 drops in your beverage of choice and it makes it less acidic, which is better for the body. What does it do? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But for me, I stay more hydrated and it's good stuff. Hello, Straight Water. So your discount code is Maggie. That's easy. Maggie, and you get 10% off any of the drops. So they have the balance your pH drops if you want to make your acidic drinks more alkaline. Shout out to my coffee drinkers. If you want to get some potassium that you could get from bananas, or if you want a way to add some more potassium, you can add it to your beverages if that works for you. This is what I'm using, the Balance Your pH. And Alkazone also sent me this one, the green one, for your cats and dogs. So inbox me either on Facebook or Facebook or Instagram. I had 2 of these and I've given one away. I'll ship it to you for free if anybody wants the pet mineral drops. So you all check out the website, learn about it. They also sent me, y'all, about to be accountable. We're going to get to that omelet in a second. Hello, Jim McCarthy. So they sent me, shout out to Alkazone, this jug, shout out to the South, right? So they sent me this jug that I need to get the top on it, but I filled it up with filtered water from the fridge, and I'm going to challenge myself to drink one of these every day. So I'm going to set it behind me. I'm going to pour a glass and put some alkaline drops in it, and I'm just going to drink more water. I know. Hello, Big Bronx. But you all will help keep me accountable. So the goal is at the end of the day, this is empty. It's 1.5 pints. And I drink a lot of sparkling water. I drink coffee. I drink tea. You know, beverages and condiments are huge source of calories. So let me get a glass. All right. So since I'm a lady and not a 14-year-old boy, I'm not going to toss it back like the kids do. I'm actually going to pour into a glass. So your unsolicited etiquette tip, ladies. Always pour into a glass. All right. We'll just set this here as a gentle reminder. Every time I walk past it, I'll be drinking more water. Hello, Drewman. Thank you so much for being here. And then 3 drops. And you all can see odorless, tasteless. Well, you can't see it's odorless, but it's odorless and tasteless. So, and another tip for anybody who's going to be public speaking, or if you're a content creator, always have water close to you. I learned that in one of my classes. Your vocal cords need to stay hydrated. Even if you don't feel thirsty, just have it there to take some sips. Okay, so let me know who wants the pet drops. Who do we have here? Living Out Loud, the podcast. She says, good afternoon, Maggie in chat. You're listening from the back of the class today. Absolutely. I don't mind it at all. Y'all can come late. You can leave early. You can multitask. You can listen without watching. You can watch without listening. I'm just glad that you're here because I didn't think anybody would care. Fen says, I miss this teacher's bars. I need to revisit your content. Thank you so much. TikTok does not allow me easily to save my lives. I can go live on TikTok, but I have to download it and then upload the video. I'm not doing that. So all of my content is saved easily on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. But y'all, I'm trying to catch y'all where you are. Hello, D-Ray. Okay, so what else do we need? She said garlic spinach. So I've got a couple options for you all. Of course, I do have fresh garlic. I'll let y'all choose. If you want me to chop it up, I will. I like to give you all some options. So we've got some fresh garlic here. So garlic comes in a bulb. This one I've been picking away at it, but the big one is called a bulb of garlic. And then these little nubbies on there, that is called a clove of garlic. Hello, Red Soup or Rod Soup. Thank you so much for being here. King Hennessy, is that the sad face? What's wrong? So we have cloves of garlic here, so I can cut this up fresh. You can also get garlic in the jar that's already been peeled, so we could smash this or chop this up. Just giving you all some options. You can buy this in the grocery store. So this is whole garlic cloves. Or I was just rummaging through the fridge for you all, so I'll let you choose. In a pinch, you can buy these for your stews and soups and sautés. So this is garlic paste, all right? So I'll let you all tell me what you want. If you want fresh, jarred, or squeeze, all right? But just love giving you guys some options. I love garlic. If you're making anything savory, garlic is huge in a lot of recipes and a lot of different cultures. You can do a little or you can do a lot, but we're gonna saute the spinach with a little bit of garlic and then just toss it in that omelet. What else did she have in here? So turkey bacon, and I'm using the turkey sausage. She had spinach and then pecorino romano. All right, so let me show you all that. So pecorino romano, we're using an authentic brand, Locatelli. So this is from Italy. Basically, this is our substitute for Parmesan cheese, all right? So if you all can use the one in the green, like the Kraft shakeable one, go ahead. But Paige and I are dairy-free, which means we can't or we shouldn't have cow dairy. So this pecorino romano, I don't know if y'all can see the little image here, but this is actually made from sheep's milk, all right? So you can see right here, pasteurized sheep's milk. Something about the protein in cow dairy we can't tolerate. So this is our substitute for Parmesan cheese. User wants fresh garlic. Okay, I'll chop it up for you. So this is our substitute for Parmesan cheese. Now, it gives you that briny, that salty, that really savory flavor. So we're really not gonna have to season our omelet too much because we've got a salty cheese and we've got the turkey sausage. So we'll do a little bit in the egg. Speaking of eggs, I'm going to do probably a 2-egg omelet. If I'm doing a lot inside the omelet, I'll do less eggs, like 2. If I'm just doing like an egg omelet, if I'm fasting and just doing like egg and apple or just egg and cheese, I might do a 3-egg omelet. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed your comment, King Hennessy. You wanted to see the box drops for water. I'm sorry. I missed it. Okay. So this is it right here. And I know on IG, it's a little bit, it's backwards. So hopefully you can screenshot, but it's Alkazone. And I'll make sure the link is in my link tree, but you can go to alkazone.com, ALKAZONE.com. So this is what I'm using, just 3 drops. So you saw a little bit goes a long way. So hopefully you saw that. And the one I'm giving away is the pet one, in case anybody wants it. Mona says, some of the benefits of spinach are it's rich in nutrients such as vitamin A, C, K, folate, iron, calcium, and fiber. All that good stuff. So yes, y'all, good for the tummy, good for the blood, good for all the body parts. Okay, so this is a really easy one and it's a mild taste. So I say, feed your family, give it to the kids, give it to the big kids. They'll eat it. I think it's very versatile. All right. Hopefully that helps. Sorry. So if I ever miss you all's questions, just put them back in. You're welcome. No problem. Okay. So for this omelet, I'm going to use whole egg. I know we've got traveling scholars. Some of you all are on the road, college, dorm, truckers, nurses. You may not have access to fresh produce, so I love to give you all options. I just got these in the giveaway. They just cut them in half. All right, so we're going to use whole eggs, and I'll do a 2-egg omelet. But you can absolutely do the pourable eggs if you have the ones in the carton. That's fine. I think fresh is better. I love to give you guys the best, but sometimes you don't have access to it. So all we have to do is, you all want fresh garlic, so I'm just going to chop up, mince up some garlic really quick. We'll just do like 1 or 2 cloves, and then we'll saute it with the spinach, just kind of wilt it down with a little bit of oil. You can use the oil of your choice, and then we'll whip up our eggs, toss our ingredients in there, roll it up, or fold it over, and we'll be done. All right, so let's get started. Let's get it started. I have musical outbursts. If you're new here, just go with it. It doesn't stop. All right. All right, so I'm going to show you all how to get in this garlic. Since you all want the fresh, let me put the squeeze in the jar away, but just giving you all some substitutes. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. Okay, class, so we're gonna pop off a bulb of garlic. You can see this is pretty big, like as big as my thumb. Shout out to the person yesterday who made a comment about my lack of nails. It's okay. I'm not here for beauty. I'm here to teach y'all how to cook. All right, I think this is, this one is, it's getting a little bit not so good. All right, I'm just peeling the skin off. All right, so you can see here, the garlic family has this really papery skin. It's starting to dry on me, but I just hate to waste, y'all. I'll show you how to get into, I really shouldn't be able to peel it so easily with my hands. That says a lot. But usually we have to smash them. Let me know if anybody needs to know how to see that. All right. Okay, so we're gonna get a knife out and we're just going to do a quick little mince. You can also buy minced garlic. And again, I know we have people at all different levels of cooking. The cutting board has 2 sides, and remember the side that has the grooves on it. If you're cutting anything that has a liquid like a lemon or tomato or anything that can leak, it will pool here instead of going out on your counter. Okay, so that's what it's for. And then the other side is for your dry stuff. Let me bring IG down. Hopefully y'all can see. I'm trying, y'all. All right, so we have a couple garlic cloves here. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off the tips, and then we're just gonna do a quick mince. I like garlic, so I'm doing 2 garlic cloves. We got Tracy in the house. She says, hello, everyone. Hello, my dear. All right, so I'm just gonna take off the little, make sure everybody can see. I'm trying, y'all. I got 3 different cameras going on. All right, so let's just take off the little nubs, and then we'll just do a simple slice, and then we'll just kind of run our knife through it. If you're making like, I don't know, a soup or a stew, or if you're going to puree it, you don't have to chop it up really fine. Sometimes people put the whole garlic clove in there, which is fine. Nothing's wrong with that. However, if you're going to be biting down into it, you might not want that big chunk of garlic, so I am going to cut it. Just a little bit of a rough chop, so you all can see. We just got little slices here. If you're going to saute, you know, like in a sauce, if it's going to be cooking down for a while, it'll kind of soften up and dissolve. But since we're making an omelet, it will cook fast. So I want to try and get small pieces, all right? So I'm just going to use my knife like this with my hand on the handle and the blade, and just kind of run my knife through this just to get little small pieces. This is how I taught the boys how to chop. Hello, Bongs. Thank you so much for being here. You know, keep your fingers out of the way and just practice. I enjoy it. It's helped me to find food that I want to eat using ingredients that I have to eat. All right, so I think we're good here. We got a nice little minced garlic. You all can see. All right, sorry to gesture with the knife. That's actually poor etiquette. That is your unsolicited etiquette tip of the day. When you're eating and you need to talk, you place your cutlery down. And then if you talk with your hands, you gesture with your hands, you make your points or whatever. And then when you're done speaking and the other one starts speaking, then you pick up your cutlery. You never talk at people and wave the knife around. That's poor etiquette. All right. Hello, Histal, and hello, Jay. So if you know any ladies who are interested in refining, Lucy and I have a finishing school. We have lots of free content. We've got a Q&A coming up this Wednesday, a free elegance boot camp for you all in November. But our signature product is the finishing school for the modern woman. We are currently in session and loving it. If you know anybody who would be interested, women of all ages, excuse me, from 15 to 50. We've got teenagers and we've got 50-year-olds in the class. Our next session will start in January. So we'd love to teach you. All right. So let me turn down the air because I'm a woman of a particular age. I'm 47, y'all. Okay. So we will just move this off to the side since that's all we have to chop. I'm on the fence about this spinach. Let's take a look. Now the bag spinach has already been washed and whatnot. If you want to rewash it, please be my guest, okay? I am not the food police. Y'all can have it your way, Burger King. So since the spinach is on its last leg, I'm just going to take a look at it. All right, most of it looks pretty good. I do have a few pieces that are starting to get a little bit like, yeah. So I'm just going to go through those. And I'll leave it up to you all. Should we leave the spinach leaves whole, or do you want me to chop them up? You can chop them up, or if you like the big leaves like she's got here, you can do that as well. Completely optional. So whole or chopped, it's up to you. All right. So I'm going to move this over to the side for just a moment. We're done with the garlic. Put the knife here. And we will get the cooktop out because we're going to saute the spinach. All right. However you guys want it. Let me put this away. Let me just move the knife here for safety. All right. So let me get my cooktop. Who do we have here? Auntie Jenny, thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much for being here. You all know and love Auntie Jenny. Lady Lard says, is that spinach safe to eat? I'm going to eat it. So if I'm back tonight, come find me. Look, some people are really sticklers about the date. This was past the date. You know, for me, I just hate to waste. So I just kind of inspect it. Any little pieces like this, you know, I'll toss this off. But if you want to buy some fresh spinach, be my guest. I just hate to waste ingredients, y'all. All right. So, and I will be streaming twice a day. So for anybody new here, I'm doing these little quick lunchtime lessons. It's 12:30 in Atlanta. That's where I am. And then I'll be doing an evening stream, maybe twice cooking, maybe twice talking, one cooking, one talking. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for watching on TikTok. So yes, maybe we'll do our Chicago review of the winery tonight. All right, we'll see what we want to talk about. Auntie Jenny says, cut off the dead bits. Yeah, you hate wasting too. Yeah, I'll just kind of pinch them off. I mean, look, if it's like really, really bad, y'all, of course, I'm not going to eat it. I've been doing this for about 1.5 years online with y'all. I've been cooking since 1842. So this is what I got. You know, I think it's okay. This is what I got. So, I mean, if you all think it looks bad, just buy some fresh spinach. 12:30 in Barbados. Absolutely. All right. I do have fresh spinach if it makes you feel better. I got a new container, but I don't want to open it. I don't like having multiple of the same thing open. So the next time we'll use this, but I'm trying to pare it down. It's, you know, just cooking for me right now. All right, so we're going to saute this. I didn't see any requests to chop it, so we'll just go with it. Tanya says, oh, is it Tanil? You said you're new here? Hello and welcome. Or is that saying get the new spinach? Waste not, want not. Hello, Auntie Jenny. We got Christina in the house. She says, hi, beautiful. Just finished my cardio. Good for you. I did the bike this morning as well. Good for you getting your workout in. Okay, so let's turn this on. Now, number one thing when it comes to, well, I can saute in anything, but I'm going to use one pan. I just want to show you all something. I keep the nice stuff for y'all. I keep the raggedy pots for the boys. I'm a mom, 2 teenage boys. I tell them both how to cook. They don't always take care of stuff, and they don't always clean stuff the way that I want them to. Servon says, Tony is her name. Okay, well, hello, Tony. So you want to have, for an omelet, you want to have a good non-stick pan. It could be any kind, y'all. Do the ceramic, do the Teflon. I'm not picky. Do what works for you. Hello, Shaping. Thank you so much for being here. When you have a pan that looks like this, I have these in my house. I know, judge me or don't, it's fine. But I'm just showing you guys, when you have a pan that's really scratched up, it's gonna be hard to keep the eggs from sticking, okay? So I would use a good non-stick pan. Stainless is gonna be tough as well. It's doable, but you just wanna cook low and make sure you have a good, like, little oil layer or whatever you cook yours in. Christina says, I have a polka dot dress, same color, and you never wear it. Well, now's your time. This is my little $35 Amazon dress. I put a little undershirt bodysuit because I don't like the arms, but yeah, just a little, and I put a little white belt on it. So I heard this from Cyndi Lauper a long time ago when she was not feeling her best. She dressed up bright to make herself feel better. So I'm like, you know what? I'm wearing all my bright dresses this week. Hello, Badu. Thank you so much for being here. Auntie Jenny says, we all have pans like that in our cupboard. Exactly. And if everything in your house looks perfect, then kudos to you. I don't know what to say. Thank you for the likes. Gloria says, you look so cute. Thank you, sweetheart. I love to represent you all well and represent myself well. Okay, so number one, for the omelet, you want to get a good non-stick pan that doesn't look raggedy, okay? And then you want to, well, we're going to saute this first. So let me just go ahead and turn it on. And I'll use olive oil. You can use the oil of your choice. So I'm just using regular, like, Walmart olive oil. The oil I'm supposed to be using, I'll show you guys, that MCT oil, the coconut oil behind me. It has a really low smoke point, which means it gets really smoky at low temperature, and I just don't like that. So we're just gonna saute. I'm gonna put the garlic in here once it gets a little bit warm and just kind of brown it a little bit until it gets fragrant, which means you can really smell it through the kitchen. And then we'll just toss most of the spinach in here. I'm gonna leave a few leaves and I'll tell you why. Grace says, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Janet says, that's funny. I just threw in a regular, you threw away a regular one and got a new one. A regular what, Janet? But thank you so much. I appreciate that. I thought the same thing, Mina. I know I need the Mickey ears. I'm giving you all the Disney vibes. Oh yeah, you like the 80s polka dot? This is my 1950s throwback. I have so many of them. So I'm your little Betty Crocker today. All right, so our oil, I just kind of put my hand over top to see if I can feel the radiant heat coming from the cooktop through the pan. And so I can kind of feel that it's hot. I'm just gonna put the garlic in here that we chopped up. You all can see a little bit. Oh, it's hard to see. So you all wanted fresh garlic. So this is what we diced up. We're just gonna put it in the pan. I've got the pan on a medium heat. And again, for those of y'all that are coming in, I'll show you what we're making. A friend of mine posted an omelet today, and I'm like, you know what? Let's make that for our lunchtime lesson. So I put the link in the description. Uh-oh. And you can see, oh my gosh, it smells fragrant already. So this is what we're making. Paige said I made a turkey bacon, garlic spinach, and pecorino romano omelet today. So that's the inspiration. All right, I can already smell it. Our garlic is sizzling, so I'm just gonna turn it down to like a 3. Let me get a little. All right, I'm just gonna use a spatula. Now you can tell it doesn't take long. Ooh, it's popping out. Doesn't take long at all for the garlic to get kind of brown. So now I'm going to throw the spinach in here. You can see the color already, it's toasting. So I get a handful, almost all of the spinach, and I'm just gonna put it in here, and you'll see how it will wilt down. You can also do this. If you get frozen spinach that's chopped, you could do that as well. It's just when you saw it, it's got a lot of water in it. Let me turn it down to 2. All right, so you all can see already how the leaves are getting glossy. Oh, hello, Soft King. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, everybody's saying hello. Yes, it's a tea dress. Auntie Jenny knows what it is. Absolutely. I have quite the collection. I haven't worn them in a while. All right, y'all. So this doesn't take long. Notice how our big leaves are going from like big and pasty to kind of small. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get a container to put these in. Our garlic spinach, I guess I could salt it a little bit. We don't need much because we're going to do the pecorino romano and the sausage, which has flavor. But we'll just do a little salt and pepper, optional. I think I need to refill this. I'm not getting any pepper out of that one. All right. So just a little pepper going in, and I'm just going to kind of sop it up in there. So yes, ladies, Auntie Jenny says this is a tea dress. So if you want to go to afternoon tea, this would be something you could wear. I just put a little something underneath it. Okay, so I'm good with this. So we have our garlic spinach. I'm actually going to take this out, just a quick wilted spinach. Mom says taste as you go, so I'm gonna get a little bit and just taste it. See if I like the flavor and the texture. Perfect. All right. So I'm gonna take this out and I'm just gonna put it in a little dish. I'm sure everybody can see. And just, it'll stay warm. Just kind of keep it off to the side because it won't take long for the eggs. All right. And I'm going to use the same pan. You could get a different pan, but I want that spinach garlicky flavor. Okay. So we could do olive oil. You know what? I should have been cracking my eggs. I'm over here talking to y'all. So this is the spinach, the garlic spinach that we have. All right. So I'll leave that there. And I still have a few spinach leaves and I did that on purpose. Okay. So now let's move to the eggs. I'm going to use 2 whole eggs. Hello. We've got Endless, the spokesperson here. Everybody saying hello. All right. So I'm going to crack 2 whole eggs. So I'm using these from the giveaway today. Now, ideally, these are still a little bit cold, but ideally you would have your eggs at kind of close to room temperature. Anytime you have a protein, whether it's meat or eggs or butter or whatever, if you can go from fridge cold to room temperature and then room temperature to a hot pan, it just cooks better. When you go from like fridge cold to hot pan, it seizes up and it's a little bit tougher. Not the end of the world, but if you know you're going to be cooking, just take it out about an hour before. All right. So we have just 2 whole eggs. I'll go ahead and salt and pepper just a little bit. You could do garlic powder. You could do onion powder. I'm just doing kind of plain because we've already got garlic spinach. All right. So I'm going to whip these eggs. I'm just going to use a chopstick because I like getting in there with a chopstick. You could use a little mini whisk, whatever works for you. Hello, Melusi. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so this is a whisk. I'm going to use a chopstick, but you want to mix it up well. You want to make sure that you have one homogeneous color. You don't want a little bit of yolk and a little bit of white to be separated. So the key is to beat it, and I beat it again like right before I pour, because if it's not mixed completely, then you'll have some speckles of white and yellow in your omelet. It's not the end of the world, but if you want that uniform yellow color, you want to make sure that you beat it well. All right. Hello, Jürgen. So good to see you. Our German scholar is in the house. Okay, now you want to grease your pan or oil your pan a little bit. You can use your oils. You can use butter. I'm probably going to use butter. This is the coconut oil that I'm supposed to use. It's okay. I'm going to actually use butter. I have a butter that's approved for me. This oil is just, it's just a little tricky, y'all. And I just really not trying to get smoked out. But if you notice on the American style omelet, notice how the egg has some brown color on it. That comes from cooking it in butter or a little bit high heat. The American style omelet, you'll have that brown. The French style omelet, so you all know, you don't let the butter brown. You actually want to work on the eggs as soon as they hit the hot pan and set, because the French omelet is supposed to be a uniform yellow all the way across. The American style omelet is the one with the brown on it. Okay, so a little bit of a tip for you all. So let me get some butter. So to keep it dairy free, y'all know I use this. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to Auntie Jenny. There's your Union Jack. I'm using this Delamere goat's milk butter. It's real butter. It's just made from goat's milk instead of cow dairy. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off maybe like a tablespoon and go ahead. Keep your eye on butter because it's going to go from solid to melted to foamy to kind of burnt brown really quickly. And we want to get it in here as soon as it's like bubbling, just foaming. That's when we would put our eggs in there. So I'm going to plug this back up and I'm going to put the butter in. While the butter is melting, I'm going to stir the eggs. I don't think we salted these at all. I'll just put a little bit. So with an omelet, you do want flavor in every bite, okay? So a little bit of salt, and I'm gonna do a little bit of black pepper. That way, when you cut through it, you've got flavor in every bite, and it's not just on the goodness on the inside, okay? So that's what I'm going to be stirring up. Ah, the Condemned says, loves me a good omelet. That dress is nice, Maggie. Thank you. I know you like the polka dots. Is it the ladybug dress? Your favorite is the black and red polka dot. I haven't worn that one in a while, so I'll find that for you this week. Thank you for being here, Condemned, and thank you for the compliment. Okay, so we got our eggs. And let's turn this on. And I'm just gonna do medium low. When you're starting out cooking, turn the heat down so you can really focus on what you're doing, okay? Because once it's burnt, and y'all know I can burn, not in a good way. So I'm gonna go down to 2, and then I'm just gonna cut maybe like a tablespoon of the goat's milk butter, okay? All right, so we're gonna let that do its thing. That's probably more than I need. So I'm just going to break it in half. We'll do like a pat of butter. Okay, so I would say this is probably like a tablespoon. All right, so you see it's already starting to melt once it hits that hot pan. So I'm going to get in here with my eggs at the same time. And I'm really going to beat these. And again, we're looking for, like if I stopped here, notice how you have a little bit of clear and a little bit of yellow. You want to keep going. Kaylee, hello, sweetheart. She says it's meal prep day in my household. You're batch cooking yourself. Absolutely. So you want to keep beating your eggs well so that, notice how we're getting better. I don't know if y'all can see. It's like that creamy yellow. I'm going to move the butter around the pan. How much butter? I want enough so that I'm coating the whole thing, kind of. This could be olive oil. This could be vegetable oil. This could be whatever you like. Notice how it's foamy and just sizzling. Now we want to pour it in there, okay? Hello, Colin. And I've got this on a 2. So this is the time when we're going to pour. I'll move it up to a 3. And I keep beating it until I'm ready to pour. If you beat your eggs and then you set it down and you go do something else, that's fine. But before you pour it in here, I would just give them like 10 seconds more of... Notice how when they separate now, it's all one creamy yellow, okay? So that's how you get the homogeneous color. So we're gonna pour before our butter gets brown. And I'm using like a medium-sized skillet about the size of my hand and 2 eggs. All right, so let me rinse this out. Let me show y'all what I'm gonna do. All right, let me turn this down to 2. So you can tell already that the egg is starting to set. If you only want egg on the outside and filling on the inside, CCG says get the air out, thank you. Then, let me turn it up. We don't want that bubble to break. So you all can see what's happening here. It's already starting to bubble up. If you notice Paige's omelet, she has some spinach in the omelet. So that's why I left a few of these. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them into the pan. So as it cooks, we'll have egg in the omelet and not just inside the omelet. Hopefully that makes sense, okay? This is how my mom does it. You know, if you want to be able to see everything, this could be tomato, this could be peppers, this could be whatever you want. So I'm just putting a little bit of this on here before the eggs set all the way. And I'm just gonna let it cook. And notice how it's like already jiggling in the pan. We'll turn it up to 2. Okay, so let's clean as we go because this won't take long at all. So while it's doing its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some cheese on here because I want some cheese flavor inside the egg and also inside the omelet. Notice how when I move the pan, notice how the actual omelet is moving. That means I got a good nonstick pan, and that means that the bottom is starting to set. So let's go ahead and put our insides, our toppings on the inside, okay? Or our filling. All right, so I'm going in with the pecorino romano. Hello, boss. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down to 1 since I'm talking at the same time. Yeah, it's really moving now, y'all. Okay. Low temperature, a good amount of butter or oil just so it can glide well, like a little ice skate on ice. CCG wants some dill in there. Interesting. Okay. So this is my substitute for Parmesan. It's Pecorino Romano. This is a dry, salty sheep's milk cheese. So I'm just sprinkling this in here. If you like a good melting cheese, do your mozzarella, your provolone, whatever you like. All right, so we have that in there. And then she said turkey, she used turkey bacon. I'm using turkey sausage. Christina says, this is how we do it. All right, so I've got the Jimmy Dean. CCG says nice and slow. Absolutely. If you have turkey bacon, that's fine. I would probably just cut it up into small bite-sized pieces, just so when you cut into your omelet, it's not like, you know, one big stick. Or maybe you like that. All right, so this is the turkey sausage, AKA kibble. Just came out of the fridge, but it'll warm up. We will be all right. And then lastly, the spinach that we sauteed, because I want to get in here and turn it. Once it's moving in the pan like this, that means we've got a nice crust on the bottom. All right, so I'll just use the spatula. Make sure everybody can see. Hello, everyone. Okay, so now we have some spinach here, but I also have the sauteed. This is the garlic spinach that we made earlier, and it's still warm in my hands. Oh, LaShawn says I'm an excellent teacher. Thank you for the compliment. All right, y'all, for your omelet, we're gonna do it the way Paige did. You can see here, she did the half moon omelet. That means we're just gonna fold it in half. You can also do like the envelope style, which is you put your toppings in the middle, one flap and then another flap, okay? So since we're gonna do it her way, I'm going to put the sauteed spinach kind of on one side. This is that sauteed spinach and garlic. Y'all, this could be onions and peppers. Whatever vegetables you have in the fridge, just get them out and toss them in there. I've got the temperature on 1 because I'm talking while I'm doing this and I don't want it to burn steak. Now I'm gonna do a little bit more cheese, then we're gonna close it up. So she used Pecorino Romano, so I'm using that. Use the cheese you like. Okay, now to turn this over, you want a spatula, but again, it's moving well. I'm just gonna kind of get up underneath here. This is probably not a good one to turn with because it'll overhang and tear. So let me show you what to do. With pancakes or anything that could have that overhang. Hello, Donnie. Hello, sweet potato. You want to get a bigger spatula that can get all the way or almost all the way up underneath here. See, I have this leverage. That way when I go to flip it over, I've got it done. If I try to flip it with this, it could kind of tear. All right, now I'm going to turn it up. You all can see it's still a little bit light. You know what I'm going to do? No, it's fine. I should have put the spinach down before, but it's okay. You know what? I'll keep some. All right, let's just turn it up. I let the bottom set. I wanted that spinach to come through, but it's totally fine. We'll let it do its thing. We'll brown it, and then we can put a little bit like parsley or something on top or cilantro, and then that's it. Christina says you buy the same turkey sausage. Yeah, this is great, y'all. Your little breakfast burritos, all of that. User says it looks so good. You love the dress. Thank you. Just an Amazon dress. Y'all know I'll wear Amazon or Old Navy. 35 bucks, I think. The greener, the better. All right, y'all. So it's starting to sizzle up around the edge. I'm going to check it and see if we got a nice brown color. And shout out to the fresh spinach. I'll give you some new ones. I'm just going to turn it over in there, see if we can get some spinach on top. Oh yeah, there we go. So we're going to let the bottom side brown just a little bit, and then we're going to take it out and plate. So again, the key, good nonstick skillet, a little bit of oil or butter just so it doesn't move, and beat the eggs well, all right? So Mom said clean as you go, so I'm going to clean up while this browns. You can put yogurt on the side. Maybe I'll do some cottage cheese on the side. You could do fruit on the side, whatever you want to do. Just going to check and see how we're looking. You getting that beautiful brown color? Oh yeah, we're good. Let me turn it off. I'm going to move this behind me. We'll get a plate. I'll garnish it, and then we'll be done. We'll take a picture and taste it. Give you guys your afternoon back. All right. So I just looked at the back. We have a nice, beautiful brown color, so you all can see. I can't wait to cut into that. All right. I could have gotten a little bit better with the spinach on top. Let's see if I did. So I have that nice presentation. And that's a little hack with the garnish. Save some of your ingredients as a garnish for the topping. People like to know what they're eating. So I'm just going to flip this over so you all can see. Yeah. All right. We'll just do it like this and like this. Get it on a plate. All right, y'all. Whew. I'm excited. All right. So we just need a round white plate. So hopefully this was helpful. If you've got a good nonstick, you can literally just come out. I think this plate is too big. I want to put it on a smaller plate. That's a little hack. I'm going to get a salad plate so it looks like it's a bigger portion. Hot. Little piece of spinach. One moment. All right. Sorry, that's loud. Just going to move this over. Perfect. Presto changeo. All right, class. So we made a beautiful, let me just do a little bit of food styling. So this was the inspiration. Paige had a beautiful brown turkey bacon, garlic, spinach, and pecorino romano omelet. So I have made you all a turkey sausage, pecorino romano, and garlic spinach omelet. So we're going to take a picture, take a taste, and we'll be done. Hello, Bri. Hello, Otis. Thank you all so much for being here. Hello, Lily. Thank you so much for being here. Christina says it looks yummy. Yes, have a blessed day. Absolutely. All right, so let me move our cooktop. All right. I'll clean it up. I know sometimes the way I move in the kitchen, y'all get stressed out, but I clean after every stream. But this is how my channel started. I would just get inspiration for stuff. I would probably put hot sauce and salsa on here. Who do we have here? Almost looking like a shamrock. We got AV to the 7th power. You all know AV. You all love her. She's also a content creator. She sends a $5. I'm going to put AV on the board. We got a stream sponsor. So thank you for the $5. We got AV7. You all please check out AV. She is a legal scholar. She does fashion, home decor, all kinds of stuff. And she sends the $5. She says, love the smaller plate hack. Yes, absolutely. So this is what I'm going to be eating. This was our inspiration. Let me take a little picture and a video. That's what I try to do, y'all. All right, so just a little something simple. I'd probably put like some salsa on the side. What else would y'all put on here? All kind of good stuff. But anytime I make someone else's recipe, I always do it their way the first time. And then after that, we can doctor it up. All right, but hopefully that helps you all get the beautiful brown omelet. And you see we have that yellow color all the way through. I'll bring it up close for y'all in a second. Another hack when you're taking food pictures. Hello, Ebony. So good to see you, my dear. Get close up on it, okay? If I took a picture like this compared to when I take a picture like this. All right, so when y'all see pictures on my feed, get up close to it. If you're taking pictures of anything, that's what my photographer friend told me. Take some at multiple angles because you never know what's going to come out well. Some with the flash, some without the flash. And I probably want to cut this and get up in there, but oh yeah, that looks good. And then a quick little reel, and then we will eat. All right, so today we made full calf to half calf. We have an omelet here with garlic spinach. Inside we have turkey sausage, pecorino romano, and a 2-egg omelet. Enjoy. All right, everyone. So let us cut up in here. We got Auntie Jenny watching. I'm going to try and do the proper way. Knife in the right, fork in the left. Okay, so you always want to cut. Here's your unsolicited etiquette tip. All right, so you want to use your fork to pierce down and stabilize what you're going to eat. So if this is meat or whatever it is, you use your fork to kind of hold it down like this with our little finger on top of the fork. Not up here like this and not like a club, okay? Like this, stabilize. Then you're just gonna use your knife to kind of cut off and separate the piece that you want. European or continental style, keep the fork in the left and take a bite. Sorry about that. The dance is not part of the lesson. You made the soy sauce wings last night? Oh my goodness. Jurgen is happy. Let me see if I can get up in here for y'all. Oh yeah. So there's our turkey. Pecorino Romano is like a Parmesan, so it's not like a pulling cheese. You can see that steam coming up off there. American style, same thing. Use the fork. Use the fork to kind of hold it down. Use your knife to separate. Put the knife down. Switch to the right hand. Sometimes they call it crisscross. And then eat with your right hand. Okay, y'all. We are done. This is actually my meal. So y'all know what? Oh, that garlic spinach is really good. That spinach that we cooked, I know I shouldn't touch it. But that spinach that we cooked, it's got that garlicky flavor in there. All right. Hello, them kids, Dad. Hello, Ashley. All right, everyone. So that's it. We're just streaming twice a day. We're doing our lunchtime lesson. Hopefully you all enjoyed the omelet today. Hopefully that helped anyone who was struggling with an omelet. So I'll do another stream tonight. I got to take Marcus somewhere. So probably 6-ish after I pick him up from school. We'll figure it out. But I think maybe tonight I'll do a review of the winery in Chicago. All right. So thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all. If you're new here, I'm going to be streaming 12 noon Eastern time. And then also 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so turn on your notifications. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, AV7, for sponsoring. Let me know again who wants the Alkazone water for your pets. All right, let's go ahead and dismiss. Thank you so much for the hearts and the shares on TikTok. I appreciate you so much. Class is dismissed. All right. Thank you all so much. Instagram. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you all for the compliments and for all the support. I will see you tonight for a dining documentary. Class is dismissed. All right. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, if y'all want to cruise with me and AV, there are rooms still available. We are cruising in November to the Bahamas. So link is in the description. Come sail away with us. AV is planning a birthday party for me. We're going to do it all together. Birthday party, group photo, Q&A, and meet and greet all in one. The rest of the time, you can do whatever you want with me or not. I'll be on the dance floor. But if you want to cruise with me, AV, E. Capone, and others. Link is in the description. I would love to travel with y'all, and we'll do it every year. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. See you tonight. Class is dismissed.